Hectic.
They're coming. I'm so excited. Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake, and I'm a little bit drunk. Today we're joined by Bragg from Braggio.
Yeah, I'm also.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
I am the one who's going to steer this ship to Sandy.
For once.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Bragg, did you get up to much in Yu-Gi-Oh in the last several days?
I had to have. I did. I was on
You
Master
skipped
Duel.
Stream
Yeah,
on Monday
Well, yeah,
because you were ill.
And I went to stream Pogo the next day and it just didn't work. Bloody. So I tried to go to Twitch. Didn't really I just don't really like that ecosystem. Went back to YouTube and then went, oh, that's right, Twitch is way easier to stream to from mobile. So that's where I'm at. I'm streaming Master Duel because it's the only thing I can really do. So yeah, I tried. What did I do? I just played more Exorcist, I reckon. And yeah, just waiting for... And I crafted a couple of things as well. And no. Never. I'm not even plat yet. I fell very far.
Yeah.
I keep getting sidetracked with, and I'll just dip into casual for a bit.
I launched Master Duel today just to be like, where's this at? And there's like 6 days to go and I'm like 5 levels away from the Karibo and I was like, not worth it.
Oh, wow. Really? No way, it is.
Ditching on Karibo.
I might do it over the weekend.
It's
I've
not,
got up to that,
I was going to
though.
say, you've got several days to do it.
Yeah, but I'm busy. I'm going on a holiday, you know? That's why we're recording this at 2 a.m. instead of 3 a.m.
Yeah, early one tonight.
Yeah, recording this
Yeah.
early. Apologies if we missed the news.
And I don't want to build Runic Plunder. It's probably where it's going to end up. I don't want it to end up that way, though.
Or you could build Runic
I don't think it's the runic that he's attached to.
furries. What's the furries?
Well, I've got to wait for the next pack, and we've still got another
hire.
month.
That's it. Runic fur hire. Build that.
I was thinking the Pearlies, which
Fur hire, plunder. Plunders for hire.
Plunders fur hire.
I don't agree with that.
I don't think anyone's done that because it's
For a good reason.
bad.
Yes, I'm tempted by that, and thinking about tier again as well for both. I probably should play a version of tier at locals because it's there, and also the new Ultra is cheap as shit now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because cash don't really run it. So
Yeah, it's like I think I saw him for like $5 a month.
Yeah. No one's playing Tearlaments, and you play one at most in Kashtira, so it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I probably, since they're so cheap, I probably should just do that and play like the tier build. We'll talk about it in a second. Well, we probably won't go that in depth. I'll play that version tier because it's pretty simple, and I've got it. And Pearlies aren't here yet.
No pearlies.
Nearly.
Ben,
I won locals. Pretty standard. Playing Kashtira.
fuck me.
What? I have a 60% locals win rate with Kashtira. I'll take that. Just gotta keep on keeping on. I still only I've lost 2 matches now with Kashtira since I've been playing it. So
One to me.
you take the wins and you take the losses.
You played Prosper in that bad boy?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still I haven't changed my list since the day I put it together.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping on. I changed 3 cards from my side deck this week. Didn't side deck this week, so it didn't matter. Yeah. But I only side decked in the cards that were already in my side deck. I took Dark Holes out and I put Evenly Matched in. I was like, this seems logical. These will do.
Huge.
And so the theory is that I put in Thrustings and I put in Evenlies. And then if I get hand trapped on a combo, I just Thrusting into Evenly and then go Battle Phase. Boop. You know, that's my logic. My logic's sound.
Just need Pros. See, that's the thing. This is actually kind of appealing. It's so fucking simple.
There's the lists now don't play Prosp though. The new lists don't use it. They play Desires. It's like, ooh, that's dangerous. So they don't play the Trap Guy anymore, and then they play Desires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was what happened to Sword Soul.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. They just max out what's important. Play 3 Desires. Off you go.
And Desires stayed correct, didn't it? So Desires is going to be correct.
Well, you
Oh
play
my
2
God.
Desires. Desires are 2.
Yeah.
Play 2 Desires and an Extrav. Off you go.
Oh, Extrav would feel. I don't know about Extrav. Surely.
You play multiples of the good cards in the Extrav anyway.
But
You play a Prost.
Most of the time, you're only banishing like Garuda, the cheesy card that like protects your Xyz and all that nonsense.
I didn't even play that card. Not on my list. No need. Probably should play it. It'd protect me from a lot of people that are trying out my board.
Yes.
But at the same time, no.
what happens if you lose a Rise?
Oh well. I've lost anyway. Look, protecting it from being popped isn't going to stop me from getting Kaiju. Who's playing a pop to out that at the moment? Exactly.
No one, because everyone's playing Lance.
Exactly. So yeah. I got lanced on Tuesday.
Someone lanced you.
Yeah, we hit with Forbidden Lance.
But why?
Oh, no, sorry. I got confused. The
The
card
other
I'm
one?
thinking of is Artifact Lance. Yeah.
Oh, Lancia.
I got Lanciered.
Was it by Josh?
I can't remember who Lanciered me because I immediately won. I was like, I've been Lanciered.
Oh well.
Good
anyway.
thing I'm going second and I'm just gonna attack you now and win. Okay.
Unless if the Lancia was off like a heavy plus, that's just bad. Like I assume you've spent 3 cards for it.
No, they must have just hard drawn that Lanciered. So they did their standard combo.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then
sure.
Lanciered me and I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, attack.
That's probably the most annoying thing about Cash is like it's one thing to just stop their combo, but then they're also just all 2300 plus attack monsters.
Yeah, and they just punch you with the face. And you get a free removal off the Fenrir.
Yeah, it's
Assuming you haven't been Lanciered.
Assuming you haven't been Lanciered. But yeah, you just go poke, 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 poke. Okay. Easy.
yeah. Is the Lancia worth that one hypothetical card that's now beating you in the face and winning the game? I don't know.
And it doesn't stop. The Lanciered doesn't stop you from making Xyz. It just stops them
No.
from doing the rip combo and like blocking all your zones. But
If
like
you're going second, you're not doing that.
exactly, I'm also just gonna make a Rise Heart and pass. Like it stops the level 4 from becoming level 7.
Yes.
That's it. Doesn't matter if you open other combos. You know? Like, you can just instead search Kashtira and then you don't fucking play. Figure it out.
Hmm.
You just get Birth and Theosis. It's fine.
Just do the thing.
Just do it.
And we're all okay with this, right? Well, you're not.
No, I hate it.
It's fine.
But is everyone else okay with it? Let us know. I'm kind of curious because, like,
We've
we've
already
had this
talked.
before.
Like, it's not my most hated deck in the format, but it's definitely up there.
I feel like this format is now significantly worse because people are trying to stop Kashtira.
Oh,
I would much rather play against Kashtira than play against Runic.
Oh, of the two, 100%.
Oh yeah, every day of the week. And every other good deck in the format is a variant of Runic. And it's like, oh cool.
I guess it's easy to see with top 64 the people that won't play it as well. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird because like in Zodiac, we all played Zodiac.
Yeah,
Why don't we all play Cash?
because Cash
Too
is
expensive.
significantly easy to count.
So Cash is bad.
It's just easy to count. Anyway, Jake, how was your week in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Bad.
Yeah, it was disastrous.
Yeah. So I only won the one match, which was the one that was recorded, so that was good.
It was round 1.
Yes. Lost to Ben, and then lost 2 mirrors in a row because I drew fucking atrocious.
At one point, his opponent had his Starlight Mirror Jade, and I was like, things aren't going well for Jake.
No. I didn't have the read on a Super Poly in the background, in the back row, I should say. So he Super Poly'd my Mirror Jade, Aluba, and one of his monsters to make a Proskinian in the battle phase. And then before I could get my own Mirror Jade back out, he reborned it. And because he had Lost on board, I couldn't at least trigger the Mirror Jade effect to blow up the board in the end phase because I can't respond to a fusion summon.
Reborn.
So yeah, Tuesday Tuesday wasn't great for me.
Why are you not citing a copy of Monster Reborn for the mirror match?
Because I'm not going to fucking see it.
If you do, though, it's pretty insane.
Wow. One-ofs.
You should start playing the trap that stops Monster Reborn.
Monster Reborn. Why am I
Is
not
it
playing
trap?
that?
Oh no, maybe
That card's
it's right.
good.
No, it isn't.
Isn't it the one
In-
that
in
Reborns are banished? Or you reveal 3 engraved and then they choose
3
one?
engraved, they choose one that you get to reborn, the others get banished.
That seems really good. Wait, why are you not playing that in Branded?
Because it's bad.
But like, you target Aluba, Albaz, and the other guy, the level 1. And then, if they're an idiot, you plus, and if they're an idiot, you go plus plus plus. Or you just get the level 1 guy out.
The math half checks.
No.
They choose randomly, or as they choose?
They choose.
They'll give you the level 1, it's okay.
That's not what you want, the level 1.
Hold on. Until you said we're getting the level 1, I wasn't sure.
It's fucking
I
awful.
thought it was random. I'm like, oh yeah, take that bet.
But yeah, I have seen a list of
Should be random.
Lunar Light Tearlaments floating around, so I'm kind of keen to try that out, or finally put together the Dogmatic Ritual that I wanted to do for a while and rip people's extra decks apart. That seems kind of fun.
Lunar Light. I said the wrong word. Tearlament topped at the YCS.
It did. I've actually got the list saved as well, so I can examine it further.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just play that.
Speaking of the YCS, what else topped?
I don't know, because none of the pages that I went on before we did the news would give me the actual breakdowns. It was
Oh, I
very
thought I
annoying.
saw
I
the
try to
breakdown.
help Jake segue us into the news, and here we are.
I swear I've seen the breakdown.
Shut up, you fucking bitch. Yeah, no one had like a comprehensive breakdown for me. They just had lists. It
Should have
was
gone looking.
very annoying.
So
Phone's charging.
from top 32, it was.
64.
I mean, yeah, true. I didn't factor that in.
Yeah, idiot.
Oh, because I've only looked at the LA one. I actually
Well,
looked
in
at
the
London.
in the top 32, after the first round of elims, there was 8 branded, 7 Kashira. Then there was 1. I don't know. I'm making this up.
I was going to say 8 branded seems way
Yeah.
too high.
Yeah. I'm just making this up.
It's just our locals.
Yeah,
There are so many branded players that are locals now.
it's fun. Easy wins.
And
Shut
yeah,
your
for
bitch
you,
face.
maybe.
Some of my
I just
Kashira
can't
monsters.
beat him.
Thumbs.
Why do I lose to Brandon?
Just ash them.
It's not that. I do.
The amount of times now I just open Ash and I'm just like, okay. To be fair, on Tuesday against Jake, it almost cost me. Where I held the Ash because I was like, Jake doesn't have branded fusion, but I'm gonna hold the Ash and let him get the branded fusion. Then I'm gonna Ash the branded fusion.
Didn't you have a game that you didn't use Ash? Were we watching a game? We're watching a game where they didn't use Ash, and it just went like insane. It's like, no shit, should have used Ash.
We're watching that Cashtira thing where he didn't negate the field spell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Always got to Ash. Well,
Just negate everything that comes up. Just click A all the time.
yeah.
hey, yeah. The guy didn't Ash the field
The
spell.
thing is,
and
every other week up until this point, we've literally gone, don't be the moron that does the clicky button master duel thing, and now you're
That
just
guy
like,
did clicky
hey,
button,
if
he
there's a
went up
button,
to
you should
ICS.
click it.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to some news. We start with
Oh.
Master... What?
We didn't. The token booth.
Well, yeah.
What about it?
They had
At
token
London?
booth.
Yeah, they had
They
the
did.
token booth. Adventure token. Sick idea. That's so cool.
Dead ass. I was talking to Jabe on Tuesday night.
I've never heard you say that before.
So I was talking to the guy that owns our locals, and in our locals we have one of the big sheets of uncut magic cards, like typically what you'd see at a YCS, at the prize wall. And I was like, "Hey Jay, how did you get that?" And he's like, "Oh well, like, is it like this at Yu-Gi-Oh? But you go to like a big event and they have a prize wall, and you can play in lots of side events and earn tickets." And I was like, "Yeah, those exist in every country but ours." Even the South American ones that Konami seemingly doesn't care about still get that, and we don't.
Yes.
For how much money you would make, Surely they would make enough money off all the entries for the side events to pay to fly the extra people over to run
Yeah,
it.
surely.
And that's the thing.
Right.
If there
We
was
gotta do a lot of them.
if there was an announcement beforehand, you would get that many people just playing the side events.
Yes.
Like, you would get people playing bespoke just side events so that they can just hammer the fucking prize booth
Yep.
to the shithouse. And then you get probably the people that are just there in the main event waiting for the side events to start to just fuck off.
If
with-
you lose 3 side events, you can get a pop final.
That seems okay.
I reckon you could. I reckon, like, the amount of money those side events make, you could 100% justify having second tournament operators. Or outsource the bastard. It wouldn't be that hard. Just go, oh, here's the sponsors stuff. You figure out the rest of the prizes, you pocket whatever. It's not that hard.
We need the big sheets of Starlight Rares.
Yeah, like, yeah, so
want
give them
those.
that, a couple plushies, like, other shit, and go, oh, for the packs and everything else you guys cover, and that's the, you pocket that. Surely. Surely, come on.
It cannot be that hard. It simply cannot. They are just lazy.
Lazy, don't have the connections, I don't know.
I don't know how you don't have the connections. It's Konami. You just call
You are
Arthur
the
and you
connection.
say, hey, I also work for this company.
Call Bethany
Yes.
down in fucking accounts and get it sorted.
Australia exists.
Shouldn't be this hard.
Send us surprises.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's one of those flat earthers that believes that Australia doesn't exist. That we're all paid actors.
Oh, shit. They're onto us.
We might have to report that to James C. Yu-Gi-Oh.
In the shack.
Why are all the middle names C? all of them had the middle name starting with a C. Arthur C. Konami, James C. fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Reginald C. Games.
You really need to pick a different letter.
It stands for copyright.
The middle name's copyright. Anyway, so moving on to some news, we start with Master Duel, and I'm very excited. Tearlaments is coming. It has been announced for the Blessings of Nature. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! It has been
Tearlaments
announced for the
cometh.
Blessing of Nature
Relevance.
pack. So it also has Venusaur and Amazonis, which no one cares about. Oh, and Melfi. Sorry, and Melfi. But it comes with a big caveat.
Wait, did you say the other, the... Oh, yeah, it's fine, Keep going. I know. I'm
did.
following.
Yeah.
I mix them up with Pearlies.
Yeah, no, he said Pearly.
I didn't say
No,
Pearly.
he said Melfi.
Mommy.
I said the one that you've been trying to say for 2 weeks and you keep fucking it up.
What?
Oh, God, he's...
Tearlaments?
You've been trying to say Pearly and been saying Melfi.
They're the
I
same
said
thing.
Melfi because I meant Melfi.
They're the same thing.
They fucking aren't, and we've been through this
Oh, yeah, we did have
2
this
weeks in a
argument,
row. Yes. So, as I said, Tearlaments are coming, but with a heavy asterisk, because coming in limited are Kikalos and Triple P, and semi-limited are all the fusions, Happiness, Merly, and Sheeran.
didn't we? I actually rate that.
And I'm assuming that Rukolos isn't coming in just yet.
Why did they bring Kit Kalas? Oh, because I guess there's no Rook, so
Yeah.
you can limit the Kit Kalas.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
So we'll have Rook for probably, like, Rook and that for a month, surely, and then they'll kill
I could honestly see them just doing an immediate whack on it the second we get Rook. Just be like, nope.
I appreciate limit lists on these because we don't have to craft more and we get to make cool decks. I'm pretty sure this will still be fine. Oh, then again, the shufflers are pretty nerfed as well.
Yeah, Shufflers and Millers are at 2. However, Grass is Greener is still legal.
Yeah.
Chaos Dragon is still legal.
Eh,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
eh?
I felt this way before as well.
40 cards. Consistent.
You can make it 40 cards and have Chaos Dragon.
And have grass.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah,
And
they
just-
if they
Well,
plus
you're
fucking
saying-
12, you get to
I mean,
mill.
I was gonna say, if you're in a Tier Element mirror,
Yeah.
they've milled a bunch of their cards.
I've just had a flashback to back in the day with
Your
grass.
eyes went so wide just
Yeah,
now.
I just had a flashback to getting max seed when I was playing a grass deck, and was just like, I have a lot to do before I activate this grass, so I'm just gonna mill 40. Just comboed off My opponent drew 20 and I was like, and now activate grass? And now let's keep playing.
But around the time the grass was a thing, they also had Ash. Weren't you worried at some point that they would have drawn into Ash?
Well, you see, Jake? No. Because they didn't. Ash came out in the next set.
I said around the time. I didn't say the exact time.
Ash didn't exist.
So the time frame of which you did this, Ash wasn't a thing.
Yes, this was...
It's
This
fucking
would've
wild
been
to
April.
think that fucking grass existed before Ash.
Huh.
It would have been... it would... I can't remember it. I clearly deleted it from my mind, but I'm sure it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Huh.
They banned Maxi, like, very quickly after this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too long after that.
They gave you a counter to Maxi and then were like, scary Maxi.
So we never really got the OCG. Do you have Maxi? Do you have Ash?
Goldbar? Doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. Wow. Actually, a Cowboy back then would have been so good.
Yep.
I'm stuck with DD Crow. Ugh.
That's not going to stop
TD
my
Crow also
opponent
doesn't
drawing.
negate the amount, get the Ash or the Maxi.
Yeah, but it helps with the stuff you're going to get rid of.
Next bit of
I was
news.
just fucking snowing.
To finish on this one, the confirmed rarities of this so far, we get the Vernasilv Goddess and Rukalos. Oh, hang on. We do get Rukalos straight away.
What?
That's fucking wild. So, yeah, disregard what I said, what feels like an age ago. We do get Rukalos straight away, and it is an ultra rare.
That means we have to get Screaming stuff too.
I don't...
We don't have to.
I
It's
don't-
likely that we do, but we don't have to.
I've decided that I don't care about the rarity of cards in Master Duel.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty easy.
I have 7,000 gems. After I spent 5,000 gems building Sprite, and then only to go, I don't really care if I can't make Toad. I don't want to play this deck if I can't make Toad. I'm not gonna play this deck if I can't play Toad.
Well, you only play Gem FTK, so you don't fucking make any other decks.
Yes. I can continue playing Gem FTK. Gem FTK got new support.
They did.
I am yet to lose whilst playing that deck. However, I didn't play for very long.
I was going to say, I feel like you've played 3 matches. You're just like,
No, I was
well,
like 10.
that's the meta solved.
It was like 10. I think I was in like gold, and I was like, this is just too
Gold?
easy.
You're talking shit while you're playing in gold, bro.
Yeah, because I haven't played the fucking game.
Well, how about you
No,
get
that's
to a
not
rank where people play properly,
my
and
God.
then you talk shit?
Look at this
Nah,
gatekeeper.
that's boring.
I'm in the
Anyway.
weeds, first in DM every few games.
So, moving on, we have some new announcements from Duelist Nexus. It is the next line of the Manadom support, which is the next line of Visas. So we've got another level 2, does similar stuff, special summons itself if you control a Visa Starfrost stat type monster, and
Stat type monster?
1500 attack, 2100 defense.
Huh.
All of the Heart main deck monsters have that stat line.
Okay.
So yeah, special summons itself by that, and if it's destroyed, you can special summon another Mana Dome tuner from deck, because all the level 2s are tuners. They've got a new synchro that calls itself Visas while it's on the board, and if it's synchro summoned, you can search any spell or trap that mentions Visa Starfrost from the deck. Does need a light tuner though, so not completely generic. A lot of this other stuff seems more specific to Visa Starfrost in and of itself, not like the archetype as such.
And also doing like really shitty interactions, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's kind of garbage.
yeah, it does something like it doesn't do anything though,
If you
right?
control Visa Starfrost, your opponent shuffles their hand.
Yeah, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's all a little bit odd. I suppose it seems like it's getting towards the end of that lore line, and the cards generally get a little bit bizarre at that point. But it could also be a thing where like they're releasing a new bit of support, and then you go, "Oh shit, this is actually kind of busted."
Yeah.
It could be that. So we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. At the moment, it's just a little weird. But also coming in Duelist Nexus. Actually, no, it's coming in a different set. I lied. We have Battling Boxer support. So, from what I've read of them so far, they get a double summon monster, they get a rescue rabbit monster, they get a monster that lets them search a counter trap, of which I think there's currently 3 targets.
Counter trap. So it's a counter that has counter. A counter
A counter trap that has counter in the name. Yes.
Okay.
So I think they already had one that was battling boxes specific.
Yeah.
There's counter.
Which is battling boxes support.
No, it's just a generic counter trap that negates counter traps.
If they didn't change the name of this preemptively, it's battling boxes support.
Sure, Ben. Whatever
Look,
you say.
No, in the past, when they released forbidden searches, they errated the cards they didn't intend to be searched in the forbidden archetype. So therefore, if they haven't changed counter's name, counter is battling boxes support. I'm right. Remember when they changed forbidden, whatever the one was?
Silent Graveyard.
Yeah, was that forbidden graveyard?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, imagine if we could search that. That would do nothing.
I mean, in theory, it
Oops,
may have
silver.
done something in the Tearlaments format.
In theory, communism works.
What an odd point to bring up. Anyway, so yeah, they get a new counter trap that negates a monster effect and then cheats out a battling boxer Xyz from the extra deck, which is also kind of cool. The extra deck monster doesn't seem... Oh, hang on. It searches battling boxer spell
Yeah.
trap. It's not
And
bad.
then the second one negates the summon.
Yeah, it does some things.
The Chaos rank up, though, is weird. Can't believe they're still rolling this out. Jules Nexus, even in the next cycle, we're going back to this shit.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's a little bit easier now.
I never
feel
liked
like
the
there's-
Chaos number.
No, most of them are kind of
See
shit.
number 27?
I just wish we had just the numbers. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Sure, make a million utopias. That's have a million versions of number 40. But 39. Who's 40?
Actually, that was the thing they had on the...
Utopia brother.
Utopia brother.
Older by 1 year. But not as successful.
Would you like to
Not
know?
successful.
Oh, fuck, that kills. Yep.
Gimme Puppet of Strings.
Huh.
Number 38's good.
Do people talk about gimmick puppets in the last 2 months?
Yeah, we're playing gimmick puppets
Yeah,
now.
because there's a level 8 that locks you out of your turn.
Yes, I remember that now.
Yes, but number 38 is good. I thought it was what you thought it was, but...
So
I just-
Harbinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it number... I can't remember which one it is.
Which
What's
one?
the rank 4 one that I like that's also a Hope monster?
Number 41's Baguska.
Hope Woven Spider Dragon Shark.
Okay, number 41's Baguska.
It is Bagoogles.
In that line, there's like, it goes like good, should have been good, shit, good. Yeah.
Well put, Ben. Well put.
Ranking number monsters coming soon. But in sporadic mentions.
Yes. You'll have to type
At
it
number
all
17, 48. We're not going to say their names either. We're just going to say the numbers.
together. Yes.
We also have a new trap hole. It's garbage.
Is it
Yeah.
trap hole?
No, it is wipeout trap hole. Or
What's it do?
erasure trap hole.
If it's
Um,
That
So when a monster,
was racist.
when your opponent summons a monster with
Maybe
1500
if
or
you-
less attack, banish that monster or monsters with 1500 or less attack face down.
It's fine.
It's not great.
It's niche and you can send it off for Fleischer and pure trap tricks. It's okay. You play one of it.
What was the other thing?
What was the other thing, Jake?
Just double checking if there's any other cards, because otherwise it's more product.
Did we get Salamangre support?
They haven't announced what it is yet, but that is coming. In the same set the battling boxes is, we're getting more salad support, and we're never going to hear the fucking end of it.
That's the reason why they put Gazelle 2. Is it filming? Okay. Seb walked over worryingly to the camera and we're like, uh-oh. That could have happened.
could have done without salad for another
What?
2 years.
Oh, couldn't
Right,
have
so
done without
10
it
minutes
forever.
left?
No, I'll be down to come back to it, like in a few more years. But at the moment, I do not want to see salad.
No.
Even math makes
The rest
me
of the world
sick.
doesn't have to put up with what we have to put up with.
True. Although you say that, But the amount of comments on your profiles asking for salad profiles makes me think that the rest of the world does have to deal with what we have to deal with.
The rest of the world sucks. So they're looking for salad profiles because they're like, fuck, my salad list doesn't work. I need a better list. I'm gonna take this guy's list.
I don't understand how you can fuck it up with salad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking standard.
Like, most Cyburst decks, even Ignista, is just set up a board, play through 3 to 4 interactions,
yes.
and then summon access code. That's all they do.
These people are probably like, oh, I need to figure out how... I need this salad list so that I can figure out how to play through it or Rise Hard. It's like, buddy, you just kind of draw the non-archetypal stuff to out your Rise Hard. Figure it out, bitch. Anyway, I heard we have a Discord, Jake.
We do, but we're not getting there yet.
God damn it.
You shut your fucking
I asked him
face.
if you had more news, and he's like...
You fucking didn't listen then. I was
it?
double checking if there was more cards to talk about.
You have 10 minutes left.
So, we have the announcement of this year's tin, or a tin this year, I should say. The Dueling Heroes tin. You get the bonus quarter century rare in every tin. They did confirm which ones were in it, but it's not here. It seems to be... we also seem to be getting 2 prismatic secret rares in each tin.
And the 20th secret rare.
Yeah, one of those. And that sort of functions as a promo, so you guarantee one of each of those. And it seems to be just the big monsters, like the 3 god cards, DM, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, all that nonsense.
I really like they were in the pack. Like, they were just as a secret, in the secret slot as well.
Yeah.
I thought they were
I
a secret and this.
I kind of wish they were in the pack. It'd just make it feel a little bit more special, because now everyone's going to be running around with, like, 15 billion Red Eyes.
They're boneless Starlights. You can't put them in every pack. Otherwise, it'll just flood the market.
But that's kind of...
It's
they're
already
in every pack. That's what they're saying.
They're one in every tin.
Oh, yeah, but what I'm saying is not so much that there's one in every pack, is that they're in the pack as a specialty card to pull.
Just imagine the scaling, though, of if there's one per tin, if you make it one per pack instead, you times what's going to be 1 million flooding the market to 3 million. Like,
but that's not what I'm saying, though. I don't want there to be one in every pack.
Yeah.
I just want them to be in
Available
the pack
to get.
to pull as a
that's fine.
special card.
That's fine.
I want 4 meta staples and nothing less.
When can we get Metamorphosis 25th anniversary? Why don't they just do a fucking legacy pack this year?
Yeah, like I just want.
They did
for that-
reprints of the old set.
Put this thing. Those the 25th.
You know
Like
what? Good point, Jake. Good point. They did reprint Metamorphosis this year.
They literally did the most legacy reprints you could imagine, in that they reprinted the old pack.
Yeah, but they didn't do rarity bumps. Starlights.
You fucking witchy bitch.
What if they did?
Imagine if there are Starlights in
CP
there.
Supers.
Imagine they just sneak quarter century rare Blue Eyes into those fucking packs.
Well, I mean, all the value would be killed by them being in the tins, right?
Yeah.
Depends if it's the same art.
Well, I'd like to point out
if
is
they
that
put tablets in the fucking tins and then the original art in the packs, oh my lord.
I saw there were tablet arts and I was like, this
Yeah,
is
that's it.
fucking
Actually,
disgusting.
and I would agree with that. If you're giving out the tablet arts and that, sure,
Yeah.
whatever, like hype
Give it
it up.
away.
But as long as we get the good art,
If you want tablet arts, put it in every single pack. What Jake failed to notice is that Rise of the Duelist is not in the Megatins.
Correct.
do you mean Power of the Elements?
Power of the Elements. Whichever is the good set from last year.
Yeah, Power of
The
the
green set.
Yeah. So the
wasn't
reason
green.
for that, I can imagine, is
Green
that
enough.
was purple.
Um,
Green's this
Jake,
August.
Jake can't tell the difference. Just go with it.
the reason I
whole bunch of them
imagine
over
that they probably didn't do that
Actually,
is
that's
because
kinda
some of the
great.
bigger value cards now mean nothing, because...
And they're also going to probably
the
rip
hit.
Sprite out of it as well.
Oh, 100%. If Runic Spark keeps topping, that deck is getting torn the fuck apart.
There's no
Scrap
power.
you.
If there's no Power of the Element reprint, it had an unlimited print, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
True, it did have another...
Which I believe is also still available for vendors to purchase.
Yeah. So I was gonna say maybe it's worth picking up some of that stuff, but no, if the unlimited print's out. Oh my god, an unlimited print of that.
Yeah.
There.
This hero stuff must have really moved. What else was in that pack that's not tier?
Sprite.
Sprite,
Yeah, that's
Bestials.
Bestials?
He's cracked.
Oh wait, were Bestials the pack
No,
after?
that would have been fucking insane if Bestials were in that pack. Yeah.
If we have Bestials right away, it's a whole different story. Actually, Brain will be probably fucked if we got
Yeah, a little
Bestials
bit.
earlier
Little
than,
bit.
It would be nice.
Rook.
Anyway, Jake, do we have a podcast?
Yeah,
Do we have a Discord?
we do have a podcast, Ben.
We do.
Oh, I wonder if
wonder
is Defenders in there? Oh my god.
It is. No, it's not. The other two sets are.
What were the other two sets? I thought there was only one.
The Runic set and the previous set, like the set prior to that, with Adventure.
Oh, actually, yeah, and we do need that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like Adventure and Sister and so on.
Yes.
Punk.
Give me secret.
Say the line, Jake.
Ellis. Secret Ellis. Secret Ellis.
Ah.
So Ellis and Martha, they'd be secret together.
Say the line, Jake.
You're right there, R2D2.
Say the line. I want to go to bed.
If you weren't aware, we do have a link that'll be in the description below for our Discord. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions such as Froguy did. What is the best way to play casual Yu-Gi-Oh if you don't have friends IRL that play? He's not talking about No Fusion, XZ, Synchro, Pendulum, Link, or Legacy formats. He means more modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because sometimes he does see some Legacy support for decks that he likes, that he wants to play. Honestly, your best way is probably Master Duel in like casual, or even solo mode if you don't want to have to play against like an actual person.
Let's be realistic. You can play these fun decks in ranked.
You can.
You're not gonna win enough games to go up and verse all the other people in Diamond and Plat. Like, just being realistic. And if you get there, you get there. Fucking good on you. You've played really well. But yeah, just play ranked. Like,
Yeah, you get gems for doing okay in ranked, so even if you're not at like the top level, you'll still get a few hundred gemos.
Master Duel ranked, or is it Omega? Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega?
Yeah,
that used to have a decent amount of people on it. I don't know if their fan base, if that got ripped to shreds when Master Duel came out. So
that's still there.
I haven't touched Omega in like 3 years. I don't test anymore.
Shit. Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, been a long time. I haven't. No, it hasn't been 3 years.
Yeah,
I
I was
haven't
gonna say-
tested since Flaunderies got announced. So whatever that was. That was the last time I used Omega.
Nearly 2.
I did a stream, and my stream got copyright striked for the Omega music because that music is actually stolen.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a few different ways. I would not in any way, shape, or form recommend what's it fucking called again? Dueling Book / Dueling with Friends. That place is toxic as fuck.
Even if you go into the fun lobbies, the other person is like, "You're not having the fun that I want to have."
Yeah, and then that in the additional interactions is just irritating. Like, it's just,
Having to manually do all your cards while someone calls you a racist slur, it's really not fun.
they should give Dueling with Your Friends voice chat.
Oh my god. That's an indictment waiting to happen.
That'd be
It's
so
an
good.
absolute crime. Next question comes to us from Matthew Mack. What are some new techniques you would like to see in future archetypes?
Technique.
For example, decking out a runic. Very fun for everybody. Banishing face down for cash. Again, super fun. And column shenanigans for S-Force. No one's playing S-Force. But yeah, a new mechanic, if you'd prefer, for upcoming archetypes.
Hear me out.
I really don't want to.
Monsters that summon for free, if there's nothing in the column. We've had something in the column, but nothing in the column.
That's really problematic, especially if you go first, because you just get to vomit out 5 monsters. Effectively, you just want Pendulum.
yeah.
But what if you made them restrictive enough that you can't actually do anything with that?
Then what's the point of it at all?
There's bodies on board.
Isn't
Yay, bodies!
Isn't he just saying what cash
Why don't I
is?
just play fucking War Rock?
Close enough.
Yeah. And they're called Fenrir.
Why not
When
just-
did you activate?
No. So, like, yeah, you can't use them for link summons. I don't know, give them that restriction. Done.
That sounds fucking awful.
Done. What are you gonna do?
Never played them.
This card cannot be normal summoned or set. Can only be special summoned into a column.
Even Mech Knights can be fucking normal
if
summoned.
you lose the die roll, you auto lose if your opponent goes set $5.
Fantastic. Another way to lose against back row decks. I'm
Yes.
so keen.
I don't know what new mechanics I would be keen for.
Yu-Gi-Oh needs more turn skips.
It really doesn't. We got rid of a bunch of them. It's great. I'm looking forward to when fucking Expulsion goes in the next ban list.
Look, hear me out.
Again.
We all just play Mischief for the Time Goddess.
Yeah, I was thinking like a quest sort of thing, maybe.
Yes.
Like, Hearthstone Quest would done alright. Maybe something like that.
Isn't
like-
that just counters for us?
No, like, well, but like when activations have met and stuff, like, fucking what are they in Magic?
Sagas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are like turns and shit.
I have
Yeah,
no idea what any of you are talking about.
So imagine Shard of Greed. That's it. I
Yeah,
just explained it to you.
Shut agree, but there's different,
How many counters
yeah.
it has.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if it's got 3 counters, you get to do big effect. 2 counters, you do a mild effect. 1 counter, you do a.
But to get a counter would have to be changing parameters. So it'd be
Yeah.
like, you can add a counter for this once, you can add a counter for this. So it'd have to
And
be a lot of
That'd be
text.
so much context.
We're gonna be hitting fucking endominium length of text.
Anemone?
Endominium. Where? Fuck, I struggle with that.
Enema?
No, it's fucking.
Endymion.
Endymion.
There's a D in there. You have problems with D's.
So mighty.
Don't really-
You heard it first.
Next question.
What you've effectively asked or said is,
Bragg's running out of time.
okay, there's no other questions, so I'm going to drag this one out a little bit further if that's okay. What you've effectively asked for is just the Crystal Beast Field spell.
I do like that field spell.
Hear me out.
You said that so many times now.
We make an archetype that has 1 monster that burns for time. But
That's every archetype in the format.
every other card in the deck has a fucking mountain of text, but doesn't actually do anything.
So you have to read.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
effectively...
None of it's once per turn. You can just play really long ass cards and your opponent reads it.
And you get to read through the. This is what this card does, by the way. You just read the whole.
Yeah.
Oh, the complete opposite of everyone that plays scum cards before. It's just like, what does this card do? Let me
let
read
me
it
tell
to you
you.
verbatim.
And then they ask again what it does. You get to read it out again.
So just following the rules of the game, making sure that we're both across the board on this.
Jesus Christ. I want to see a little bit more cool stuff done with the graveyard rather than just like summoning back and banishing and stuff. I'd like to see like cool summons and stuff done from graveyard. That would be cool. Not fusion, that's been done. But like kind of like how Shiranui's synchro using stuff in the graveyard. I kind of want to see more stuff like that.
Never once had my opponent synchro from graveyard my Shiranuis.
See, we should see more of it. There's not enough.
Okay. Yep, I'll pay it.
Speaking of enough, that seems to be enough for us to this evening. I can speak English. Thank you all. What?
Make the battle phase great again.
Never.
We already did that.
The end of battle phase.
Make
yeah,
main
maybe.
phase 2 useful.
Yeah.
Set 5 pass. But thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are listening to us, feel free to favourite. If you're watching us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Jump into our Discord, ask us some questions for next week, and we will see you all then. Peace.